Did you ever want to buy a brand new bit of tech for your digital world and it just didn't quite work out the way you thought it would? You buy from a big company, you think everything's going to be fine, and then it turns out that it's not. I'm here to give you an unboxing video to show you what actually happened and how it worked out in the end. So I bought Elgato's Stream Deck Plus and the XLR dock Mark II. Two items that go together that were meant to revolutionize and change the way I did my digital setup. This is how it went. So this is how it turned up. The XLR dock Mark II and the Stream Deck Plus. Elgato has always had a knack for learning how to box things up properly, send them efficiently, on time, and without damage. The other awesome thing that I love about Elgato and the way they box stuff up is the environmental impact. They limit the amount of plastic. Normally comes in some sort of paper that they've made themselves. This was the look I was going for. Streamline and move away from the big, bulky Go XLR. The little emboss for the Elgato symbol, that was kind of neat. The Stream Deck Plus with the 4 dials, touchscreen, and 8 buttons. Yes, you get the hardware itself and the USB-C to USB-C cable. One end for your PC, the other for the XLR dock Mark II. And here it is, the XLR dock Mark II. You can see the port attachment that goes in to the Stream Deck Plus. The XLR port, headphone jack, and USB-C port. Now normally, anything I get from Elgato is normally plug and play. Just plug in your USB-C cable, plug in your microphone and your headphones, run your PC, download your software, and everything's fine. Unfortunately, that's not how this went. So what actually happened? You've seen the unboxing, you've seen everything else work, and you're probably sitting there going, what is this guy talking about? Well, this is what went wrong. It was a firmware issue. So, followed all the instructions, plugged everything in correctly, downloaded the correct software, both the Wavelength 3 and the Stream Deck Plus software. All installed correctly, rebooted fine on the computer. Now the problem was, there was no actual audio feedback. So the XLR dock headphone jack was working correctly. I could hear the raw audio of my microphone coming through. The problem was, that was all I could hear. No matter what my output settings were, no matter what I did. If you've already had this issue, drop it in the comments below because I'd love to hear from you guys about the issues you've had or experienced with your product. So for me, I couldn't let it rest. I had to see if I could get to the bottom of it and fix it. I went through every troubleshooting piece of information I could find online. I went to every forum. I still couldn't get a handle on it. Did I somewhat use a little bit of online AI help? Yeah, I went through the troubleshooting. I ain't stupid. I'm like everybody else. Did it help? Not at all. 4 days to the point where the AI itself said, "You're out of options, send it back." Was I happy with that? Not a chance. I'm not believing Skynet for a second. So what did I do? I did the right thing. I got in touch with Elgato, played the email tennis, and that's not on them. That's just the way the world works. I'm in Australia, they're in Germany, we're bouncing information back and forth. It took a while. I would send an email one day, they would reply 12 hours later, and that went on for another 3 days. Elgato troubleshooting was fantastic. The person I dealt with online, unbelievably kind. Fully understood the situation, walked through every troubleshooting step. Did it fix the problem? No. Fully understanding that there was some sort of firmware issue, it wasn't a hardware issue, they still asked me to send the product back. That was another 3 to 4 days. And in the end, the resolution was this. I had to send the Elgato XLR dock Mk2 back for replacement. Now, if you're a content creator or a gamer, you now know that that's an issue. If you don't have a mic, if you don't have audio, you're in trouble. Now I know the haters are going to say, why didn't you just go back to your XLR? I did, and it was terrible. So I put up with a few weeks of bad audio explaining to everybody that, hey, bear with me, I'm working with Elgato, they're doing a great job, just bear with me. As soon as the XLR dock got replaced and turned up here in Australia, I plugged it in and zero issues, instantly working the way it was meant to. The product is outstanding. If you want to see the software side of this, let me know. I'll do another video that incorporates all the software and how it works and how easy it is to set up, because it couldn't be any easier. And does it work? It works 1,000 times better than my Go XLR ever could. This video wasn't designed to throw shade on Elgato at all. This was purely to show you that sometimes some things just go wrong. And that happens in everything in life. I'm just showing you that it's a real incident that can actually happen. If it happened to you, please let us know. Guys, if you want to see more real content in the future, please let me know. Let me know what you want to see next. Happy to make a video. Stay tuned. I've been Big G. This is GMC Streams. I'll catch you on the next one.